experience.
Absolutely, 100%. The audience, people are, if you are able to get to the point where you have some success, it's because of those songs, the music. And when people pay their money to come to your show, they want to hear those songs, and they want to hear the songs as close. You better make sure they're as sound like the record as much as possible. Mm-hmm. That's what they want, and that's why you are able to even be in existence. And can, like Cindy said earlier, that's why we're able to continue to work. So, we definitely believe in giving the people what they want.
I like that. I'm not going to argue with that. How nice was it to perform on this stage, for the Masked Singer? I know, I know you guys, En Vogue is a band that really, you guys tour. I mean, prior to COVID, you are out there, COVID took things in a different direction. I know this summer, the mixtape tour, you guys are a part of that. So that's exciting. How nice was it? And are you excited? I've been to a mixtape tour with New Kids. How excited? Oh, it's a lot of fun. Are you guys so excited to go on the road with New Kids?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Absolutely. We're looking very forward to it.
Do you have a preference between I've seen you guys in New York at, I think City Winery or BB King's, the smaller venues, or now mixtape, it's a whole different, do you have a preference between the small intimate venues or these big stadiums?
I think we like both, because it's really, I mean, of course, when the venues are smaller, there's a sense of intimacy and connection, a little different connection that you have with the audience because the venue is smaller. Mm-hmm. But it's really the energy from the audience that drives the whole night, the moment, the connection, everything. So I would say a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
What about look, you guys have worked with Salt and Pepper. I mean, I just was watching Coming to America 2 the other day, and I was there literally for the first time, and I was there you go, little cameo with Salt and Pepper. You guys have worked with them. If there was a dream collab, you could just work with anyone, who would be at the top of your list, either to duet or do a song, or who's at the top of your guys' list? It doesn't just have to be one person if it's a few, but it could be one.
Quite a few then. El DeBarge. I think Silk Sonic. Who else do we love?
That we listen to in the dressing room,
yeah.
I mean, El DeBarge really honestly takes the
top.
Us,
yeah, he's number one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He's a melody king,
Yep.
in a lot of ways, amazing songwriter, and totally is our background music for so many shows, preparation,
yep,
big time.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you involved in so as we watched at home The Masked Singer, we saw Christy Brinkley and Kirstie Alley, and I said, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Did you watch, I mean, I don't know how it works. I know everything is top secret and you certainly don't see anyone else coming and going, but were you guys watching, and were you able to say wait a second, I knew that was Kirstie Alley or whoever?
Not until, no, because when we were on the set, we never knew who was there. We never, they made sure that they moved us when we moved to the stage, or when we moved up to work with the vocal coach. They made sure that we never crossed paths.
Every move was calculated
with any of the other artists.
Yeah.
So so until the shows aired and I got to watch each one, I had no idea.
No.
Yeah.
None. So yeah.
And as you watched each one, were you able to guess anyone correctly?
Nope.
No. Everybody's voices were disguised.
When they speak, but even when they sing, I could not catch who I could not catch who these people were.
No.
Yeah.
I am so bad at it myself. When someone says the season for Candy Burris, and someone's that's Candy Burris, I'm that is absolutely Candy Burris. But I would never have known that if the whole internet wasn't saying and a lot of people on the internet there was a whole, if you go and Google it, a lot of people were that's En Vogue. And I'm huh, Yeah, I think it is now.
Yeah.
But I was convinced it was Brandy and Monica too. And I've never been able to guess someone without the help of the whole world either. So don't feel bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you know, you made reference to the 2018 Electric Cafe, which was your first studio album in 14 years. I mean, here we are, we're going out on the mixed, you know, tape with new kids. You just came off The Masked Singer. Like, any plans, anything you want to share about new music? Any plans? I mean, I know you guys are busy. Tell us everything.
Yeah, we have, you know, well, we have one song recorded already. We want to put out new music. So we do have one song in the can, which we really love. And now we got to put recording on hold to do this tour, but afterwards we'll get back in the studio and start recording some more music. I mean, it is time to release new music. Our fans have been asking for it since Electric Cafe.
Yeah.
And then, so we're very excited about that. And did we mention our Funky Divas podcast, which we have a Funky Divas podcast, and we were doing it during the pandemic, and then we did several episodes, and then we stopped. So we're gonna revive that and do some Funky Divas podcasts while we're on the road, bringing you on our tour bus and backstage, and just letting people see what life on the road is like for us, what that whole thing is, what it takes to sustain us, work out, what our dressing room must-haves are, you know, see our bunks where we sleep on the bus, and
interviewing other people.
and interviewing other people.
Well, everyone needs to listen to the Funky Divas podcast, but until you reveal it there, tell us today, what are your dressing room must-haves? Do you have a list of riders that are a mile long, or is it simple?
Ours is pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty
like,
simple,
yeah.
we think.
Yeah.
But must-haves like water, you know,
Yeah.
alkaline water, you know,
Veggies.
veggie platters, fruit platters, certain teas, you know,
We like cheese.
and cheese. We have
Eat it till after the show.
Yeah. cheese, a little bit of cheese platter,
Yeah.
Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, what else am I missing?
It's
No,
so
it's not that much. It's like,
yeah. Ours is real.
compare.
Yeah, like water and tea, I don't even count. I mean, because like your singers, like those are necessities. So that's not bad. I don't know if I followed the pink Himalayan salt as much.
Yeah.
I know.
Plant-based creamer, you know, like Nut Pod's plant-based creamer for tea if we want it, or coffee. Like I'm a coffee head, so I need some, you know, dark roast Starbucks. Like I'll
Right
do it.
here.
Yeah, see. So I have to have that every day. But we do plant-based creamer because, you know, dairy kind of does something weird with the vocal cords. So, yeah.
We're
How
so really basic.
Yeah.
that's not bad. Listen, you hear some things, you